We have thousands of planets in our galaxy with more yet to be discovered. These planets have several features and scientists plan to explore each planet simultaneously. With the hope of coming across another civilization apart from humans living on Earth, scientists have intensified their space exploration missions in the last few decades. During this time, there has been news about UFO sightings and alien objects in the solar system. To get results concerning these missions, the United States National Aeronautics and Space Administration, NASA, came together with other countries to build an international space station. The purpose of this station is to make discoveries and analyze data while exploring the solar system in search of advanced civilizations. After years of searching, scientists have finally detected advanced alien objects in Earth's atmosphere. What is this alien object, and what impact would their discovery have on our lives? Join us as we explore how scientists just detected advanced alien objects in the atmosphere. News about alien sightings has been going around since the 1950s. An estimated record shows that there have been over 7,000 reports about these strange objects seen in the clouds. The reports quickly gathered the world's attention as they created quite a buzz. As a result, alien-like costumes were used on Halloween, and the media talked about sightings of these civilizations on the news. Hollywood directors and producers also made movies about aliens with their technological advancements. With reports about these sightings increasing at an alarming rate, the birth of an international space station came into view. The idea for an international space station came to life when 5 space agencies collaborated to work as one. This project had just one aim: to get more details about our solar system and to explore the vast regions further. Building the International Space Station was a United States agency NASA proposal. NASA took this proposal to 4 other space agencies: Roscosmos from Russia, the Japan Aerospace Exploration Agency, the European Space Agency, and the Canadian Space Agency. These 5 space agencies came together to construct the International Space Station. The ISS was built to serve as a space and microgravity research laboratory. This included testing spacecraft equipment used to explore space for advanced civilizations or any strange occurrence. Since it was built, the International Space Station has extensively researched these ancient civilizations, and after many years, this research has finally begun to show results, with reports about coming in contact with UFOs starting to spread. As expected, the government and NASA are now trying to hide this information from the public. UFO enthusiasts believe this as they have seen related events through the International Space Station live feed. This live feed comes from the satellite's camera up in space and is stationed at all time for viewers here on Earth to watch how life outside our planet looks. In 2015, a live feed was transmitted by NASA. This live stream came from the International Space Station's camera, giving a view of space outside the ISS. However, the live feed was suddenly stopped. This occurrence startled the viewers as they tried to find out what could have gone wrong with the space station's camera, but they didn't notice what disrupted the live feed. A strange object appearing to be moving over Earth's horizon had been seen before the feed was cut abruptly. This sighting was spotted by UFO watcher and alien hunter Toby Lund. After the object appeared on the screen, the live stream was disrupted for more than 10 seconds until the camera came back on. Toby took a photo of the object and examined it. After studying the image, he said the object looked like a Starfleet insignia on Star Trek and circulated the image across the internet. But this was not the only alien object seen in space. Another related incident occurred a few weeks later by a YouTuber named StreetCap1, making it the second UFO sighting that same month. The second sighting was also seen through the International Space Station live feed, as UFO watchers doubled their interest after the first sighting by Toby. They saw a grey object rising over the horizon, only for the object to disappear. Viewers were still confused at this unexpected event when they saw NASA change the live stream feed to another camera positioned in another part of the space station. Streetcar1, the YouTuber that posted the clip of this object, explained in the video when he posted it, making it clear that it was an alien object. He said, "Please bear in mind that the moon appears white when the video shows the object appearing," he wrote in the video. On October 7th of that same year, a spacewalk was done by 2 astronauts at the International Space Station. The astronauts Reed Wiseman and Alexander Gerst were about to complete the spacewalk when UFO and alien researchers spotted another strange object. When the footage was examined, they saw that this strange object was not what they thought it was. The object seen in that clip was just a lens flare from the sun, or it could have been a speck of dust, but these reasons still weren't convincing enough. Despite all these sightings seen by people with the speculations made around them, the National Aeronautics and Space Administration did not make any official comment about these discoveries. Although some scientists said the first sighting that happened earlier that month was a technological mishap, hence why the camera turned off. Still, it wasn't enough reason to explain the grey objects spotted in the livestream, which did not convince the alien researchers and ufologists. What remains a mystery till today is why the National Aeronautics and Space Administration hasn't come out to debunk these reports if they weren't true. An interview was conducted about these alien reports with Professor Andrew Bellog from the Imperial College London Department of Physics. In the interview with Mail Online, he explained that the UFO sighting could either be explained by some artifact effect. He said it might have been space junk, but the discovery might be left unexplained as there has not been enough proof to back up their claims. He added that judging the video's content would be challenging, particularly because it's poor quality. Since the National Aeronautics and Space Administration has access to high-quality images of the footage, they can decide to push the investigation further if they want to. But unfortunately, neither NASA nor its officials have made any comments about the reports circulated by ufologists and alien researchers. The live feed and photos from the International Space Station have become a significant source of evidence for UFO enthusiasts. It became not just evidence but a source to create conspiracies against the National Aeronautics and Space Administration and what else the International Space Station could be hiding. However, scientists do not want to believe this. Scientists have scanned the situation repeatedly and assumed that the reports of UFO sightings likely happened due to a psychological event called pareidolia. Pareidolia is a situation in the brain responding to noticing significant objects in completely random places. Nigel Watson, an author of the UFO Investigations Manual, told Mail Online about pareidolia concerning these UFO sightings. He said that the vast majority of these UFO images were as vague and elusive as those posted by UFO witnesses on Earth. Many of them just have a relatively mundane explanation. The problem is that the more NASA denies or explains such things, the more people think there is a conspiracy to hide the truth that aliens are visiting our planet, he concluded. And at this point, the UFO enthusiasts have created other conspiracies that NASA is hiding a lot more from the public. These conspiracies are circling, asking if NASA is now in contact with the advanced civilization and is now keeping this information from the public. But recent findings showed that the UFO study done by NASA was not aimed at the search for space aliens. Researchers proposed this because of a study NASA embarked on. In early June 2022, the National Aeronautics and Space Administration announced that it would begin capturing unidentified aerial phenomena. Also known as UAPs, the study will cover numerous reports of UFO sightings recorded in the past years. For this program, a budget of $100,000 was placed. The program includes 8 to 12 experts working on unidentified aerial phenomena studies for up to a year. The program aims to pick data from NASA and other organizations. This data would be processed with analysis techniques that may further the UAP's understanding scientifically. However, when the lead scientist for this study, David Spergel, was questioned about this study, he refused to share any insight with the public. Despite the questions asked, Spergel declined to comment about the goals and plans that NASA has in line with the Unidentified Aerial Phenomena's commencement program. Let us know your thoughts in the comments section below.